matchup between the visiting Bethany College Bison and your Stevenson College Bearcats. My name is Colt Easterling. Joining me alongside me very soon is Andrew Gelin. We're going to get this one underway. Bethany comes in this one 7-10, 3-5 in conference on a one-game losing streak. St. Vincent comes into it 10-7, 5-3 in conference, a three-game winning streak. So, looking to come out and improve their records. St. Vincent looking to extend their records to 11 wins and extend that streak up to 4 games. That being said, we'll get your starting lineups right away. First, for the visiting Bethany College Bison, a 6'1" guard from Odessa, Texas. A senior guard standing at 6'1" from Odessa, Texas. Number 1, Colt. A senior guard standing at 6'3", number 2 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, T.J. Jenkins. Sophomore forward standing at 6'6" from Columbia, South Carolina, number 5, Jaden Jackson. A senior guard standing at 6'3" from Washington, Pennsylvania, number 11, Ryan Respect. And finally, a 6'2" graduate student guard from Grove City, Ohio, number 30, Troy Hickson. And now for the starting lineup for your St. Vincent College Bearcats. At guard, 6'3", 200-pound senior guard from Niantic, Connecticut, number 0, Dev Ostrowski. Next up is a 6'5" graduate student. He's forward from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, number 1, Javante Jones. Next up is a 6'7" freshman forward out of Youngstown, Ohio, number 4, Jaden Payne. Next up is a 6'6" forward, former Packers valuable player, a senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 15, Jaden Gales. Rounding out the starting five for the St. Vincent College Bearcats. The 6'1", fifth-year guard out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 33, Mike Gelin. That'll do it for the starting lineups for both squads. We'll get underway here very, very soon. Starting with our national anthem, better performance by the St. Vincent College performance dance team. And then next up is tip-off.
Good evening and welcome to the Carey Center for this evening's President's Athletic Conference men's basketball game between Vincent, Bethany College Bison and your Sant College Bearcats. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups first for the Vincent Bison. At guard, the 6'1" senior number 1, Colt. At guard, the 6'3" senior number 2, Jenkins. At forward, the 6'6" number 5, Jackson. At guard, the 6'3" senior number 1, Bison. And at guard, the 6'2" Bison, number 30, Dixon. Bethany's coached by Brandon Bison, assisted by Brian Shaw, Greg Johnson, and Tyshawn Brown. Please direct your attention to the court for a special performance of the Sant College Performance Dance Team.
Bethany College with Brandon Thorson in just his first season at Bethany. Welcome to a 7-10 record, 3-5 in conference play. St. Vincent won the last matchup on December 1st of 2025, nearly by 20 points. They won 93-75. Rose and Jaden Jackson both had nice games on BCB's end. Tip goes to Bethany College, so it'll be the Bison to bring it up first against the Bearcats. It's Rose first with the ball. Respect, struggling to find someone open early. Rose setting the tone with a real deep three, won't go. Rebound by Ostrowski. Up come the man of St. Vincent. Isolino wants to answer back, won't get it. Down goes Javante Jones. Over the top of Respect. They high five, everything's okay. But we'll head the opposite way. Javante Jones with his first strike. TJ Jenkins, sophomore, Pittsburgh native. The third 3 of 10 players on the court from Pittsburgh. Respect tries to shoot the three. He'll shoot. And grab his own rebound and shoot again for a three, and it's good. So Bethany up early, 3-0. St. Vincent looking for their first points on this possession. Javante Jones goes underneath, levitates, pass out to Ostrowski, whose three is a little short. Rebound by Rose. Up comes number 1, Rose. Flips it to number 5, that's Jaden Jackson. Now out to Respect, fakes the three. Hickson. Isolino has it for a moment. And finally out of bounds by Bethany College. Bearcats. It's Ostrowski with the ball. Shovel pass to Javante Jones, who steps out of bounds. Wanted the shot call. Won't get it. So inbound from Bethany. Joe Rose looking to find somebody open. He gets into his buddy number 5, Jaden Jackson, but Isolino and Javante Jones go to work on the defensive end. So St. Vincent, with their first points of the game, belong to Mike Isolino. Hickson from deep. Off the mark, no good. Bethany already with 4 threes fired away in under 2 minutes. And Payne hangs on the rim for 2. So St. Vincent back with the advantage, their first lead of the game. 4-3 is the score as it stands. Jenkins to Rose, guarded by Isolino. Rose doing work against the graduate student Isolino, but sells it. Layup no good. Isolino splits the defense. No look pass to Javante. Dev to Gales, his first touch of the ball. He slips down. One hand pass to Isolino. He fires. Flank off the rim, no good. Javante tried to come in and swipe it away from the Bison, but to no avail. He steps out of bounds. Just nearly enough for the ref to blow the whistle. Jenkins, 2 bounces up to Jackson. Jenkins at 6'3", guarded by 6'5", Javante Jones. Respect with a 3. Splash, it's good from Ryan Respect. 6'3" senior guard, shooting 36.3% from beyond the arc this season. Already has 2 early. Gales, ball in one hand, over to Dev. He fakes the corner 3, will fire from just left. No good. Jones swatted away. Refs award Bethany the possession.
Checking for Bearcats number 2, Terry Crosby, number 21, Duncan Spalding.
Spalding and Tarek Crosby now in the game for SVC. Bethany remains 5 starters strong. Rose over the top with Ostrowski, able to get it to Jaden Jackson out of Columbia, South Carolina, went to AC Flora in high school. Rose, not fouled by Isolino, but it's close. Gets the 2 to go regardless. Bethany up by 4 early on. Up comes Ostrowski, passes that mid-court line. Dev over to Crosby, having a dance beyond the arc. Touches Gales, now back to Isolino, has a lane, won't take it, step back from mid-range, no good, one-handed rebound by Respect. And wide open is Jenkins on the other end. Spalding and Jenkins collide, timeout by SVC. Harris to have a word with the offense.
30-second timeout, St. Vincent.
So Bethany came out firing. 2 for 5 from 3, 3 for 7 from the field. So really making it known that they're going to shoot threes relentlessly and they're not going to give in. Timeout call there from DP Harris, not surprising. That Payne starting ahead of Crosby. Crosby had been starting most of the games early on in the season and into the second semester as well. Messed up his foot against Allegheny, missed the game against Grove City, but has played the past 2 games now as he comes in and replaces Mike Isolino.
of St. Vincent's basket. He'll inbound it to number 11, Max Gordon. Changed his number season to season, now sports number 11. He throws it up to Devostrowski, now back to Gordon. Gordon, ball overhead, now back to Dev. Dev, jump pass to Crosby, back to Dev. To Gordon again, those three players sharing passes. Crosby, baseline. Off the mark. Jenkins and Jackson fight for the rebound. But Jenkins will get credit. Up comes Troy Hickson. Hickson averaging 11.9 points a game this season. Respect already with 6. There's Jackson underneath. Defense there by Jaden Gales, and Spalding able to come down with the rebound. Up comes Gordon with the ball. Gives it to Crosby. It'll be St. Vincent possession. Respect knocked it out of bounds. Gordon inbounds to Devostrowski. Gordon beyond the arc. There's Crosby on baseline. He is fouled, trying to retreat to three-point line. Gordon barking out orders. Foul is called on number 11, Ryan Respect, who has those 6 points for Bethany. Gordon inbounds, struggling to find anyone. Gets Crosby way deep. Dev, now back to Crosby. Spalding. Jenkins dumbfounded by the call. Spalding, or Harris doesn't want Spalding in three-point land by the looks of, by what Harris was telling him. Wants him under that basket. Crosby missed his first. 70.8% from free throw line this season for Crosby. 5 points better than it was last year. Knocks down number 2. So they cut Bethany's lead in half, now 5-10. Up comes Jaden Jackson. No reserves yet for Bethany. Co-Rose. Over the top to Jackson, guarded by Crosby. Now Gales getting his hand in on the action. Jenkins guarded by Gales. 5 to shoot. It's Hickson. Hickson called for the foul. It'll be St. Vincent possession. Bethany on a 7-1 run in the past 3 minutes. Ostrowski to inbound to Gordon. Hopefully they can change that right here. Up comes Gordon. Ostrowski fakes the pass. And again, finally gets it to Crosby, who loses Hickson for a moment. It's Gordon now. Screen set by Spalding. Kick out to Crosby from corner. The 3 is good. Jared Crosby. Just a one-possession game now for Bethany College. 5.5 into this one. Bethany leads 10-8. St. Vincent still in single digits. They force it to Jenkins. Now to Jackson. Jackson to Rose. Rose, not afraid of those deep threes. Can't connect. Rebound by Ostrowski. Has Crosby open in the corner. He won't take it. There's Gordon in the corner. Step back. Gales now. Loses Hickson. Long 2 for Gales. Cash money, honey! Jaden Gales connects for 2. Nothing but net there for Jaden Gales. Bethany looking to answer back, and suddenly St. Vincent on a 6-0 run in the past 2 minutes. Jenkins tries to put an end to that with a free throw. Ball is loose. Co-Rose able to save it. Respect from 3. It's good. He's money. He's beyond the arc today. 4 for 3. It's his shooting stat. 3-point land. He's up to 9 already. All of his points coming from beyond the arc. Gordon staying on that left pivot foot, able to get it to Ostrowski finally. 10 to shoot for the Bearcats. That's Crosby into Gales. No points yet for Jaden Gales. I misspoke. He is up now to 4 after that good layup. So St. Vincent down by 1. Jenkins to respect. You know he's going to fire. He's so hot. Got to cool that hand off, man. Put it in some ice. St. Vincent got to watch the shooter better. Respect up to double digits already. Just 8.5 into this one. Gordon, guarded by Hickson. Screen set by Spalding. He gives him another one. Dev from deep. No good. Rebound Crosby to Gales now. Gales and Crosby both with 4 points. Respect obviously the leading scorer with 12. Spalding underneath. Off the glass and in. Jackson to Jenkins. Now to Rose. Respect in the corner. That one short. A lucky closeout there for Spalding. Gales going to work. It's the second kind of slip that Gales has had today. T.P. Harris close to half court. Crosby from deep. He connects. Gives St. Vincent the early lead of the night. And there's Respect underneath. Bad transitional defense by St. Vincent. Gives Bethany the advantage once again. They're up by 1. 11-19 left, 17 to 18, Bethany on top. Ostrowski to Crosby, now to Gordon. Gordon, jump pass to Ostrowski, won't take the 3. Crosby will. Oh, in and out for Tarek Crosby. As Spalding hits the deck.
Bethany foul for 2, TJ Jenkins, his second, team's third. Timeout on floor, media timeout.
Halfway through this first quarter, Coach Kyle Rivera, or Assistant Coach Kyle Rivera, having some words with Jaden Gales. Gales makes both of his shots today. He's 2 for 2. Crosby up to 7 already. Trending towards double digits early. Crosby averaging over 10 a game. Gordon to inbound on the other end. Isolino, Javante Jones, and Payne in the game. Gets it to Javante on the baseline, and a generous call from the ref. Bethany makes their first substitution. They put in number 42. It's Alex Andrews. And just his 5th game with Bethany College, played his first 3 years out of D1 school, Florida A&M University. Gordon gives it back to Javante Jones. Up comes Jones, levitates off the glass. And St. Vincent back with the advantage. So a very back and forth game here to start. Freshman Samaj Marshall also back in getting his first minutes of the game as Ko Rose knocks down a mid-range shot. Samaj Marshall back in the game for Bethany. One-time Pack Newcomer of the Week out of Washington, D.C. Isolino fakes the 3, goes baseline, gives it to Javante. Plays it off the glass with a big yell for 2. another one, another bucket trade for these two teams. Both teams' primary color is green. Bethany in the all-green uniforms today with the green bottoms and tops. St. Vincent in all white with some green stripe. Rose shot is no good. Up comes Max Gordon. Javante gets credit for the board. Close out there from Rose is nice, but not enough for Mike Isolino to knock it down. Up comes Rose, wants to answer right back on Isolino. Oh man. Isolino not thrilled with the call. Rose goes to the line.
St. Vincent foul number 33, Mike Isolino, his first teams.
Stoner now having words with Jaden Gales. Curious to see what they're talking about as Rose connects on free throw number 1. Hickson back in the game. Replaces Jaden Jackson, who will get his first break of the game. Rose, almost 80% from the line this season, 78.8. Previously played at 3 different universities. He played JUCO at Dallas College at the Richland campus, and he played at 2 Division II schools, McMurray University and the University of Mary Hardin Baylor campus. St. Vincent back with the possession, up by 2, make it up by 6. That's Javante. Gets the shot to go. Andrews up to Rose. Rose guarded by the sophomore Crosby out of Yauch High School. And just as I mentioned Crosby, he commits a foul. Rose once again right back at the line. Rose back at the line. Averaging 17.1 points a game so far in this one. He has 6, 2 of them coming from free throws. Gets his 3rd free throw of the game to rattle around and go. Through his 4 college/universities, he has scored over 1,000 points. So congratulations. A lot happened there, and I didn't see any of it. I guess Payne and Andrews getting a little chippy. A big guy matchup there. Both guys at 6'7". They don't have the weight listed for Bethany, but Payne over 200 pounds. And I imagine Andrews is the same, if not more. Rose pointing at Andrews, trying to give him something to work with. Payne against Andrews. It's now to Marshall, who is called for the foul. St. Vincent up by 3. Respect, the 3-point specialist, remains in the game, already has 4 3-pointers today. Gordon creates his own lane, able to find Isolino for 3. He's got it, Crosby is happy. After that, Isolino 3. Rose tries some theatrics, but won't go. Up comes Isolino, resets. Now back, Javante staying on that pivot. And through traffic is Crosby. So close to getting it to go. Near circus shot goes there for Tarek. And Bethany back with the possession. As 4 substitutions come in for SVC. Isolino remains. Ostrowski Bailey getting his first action. Spalding and Gales back in the game. Hickson up to Marshall with the mismatched shoes. The freshman out of the District of Columbia passes it over to Jaden Jackson, who fires from deep. That one hits the glass, but not much else. Falls down, but possession remains. Rose to inbound for Bethany College. Gets it to Jaden Jackson, guarded closely by Gales. It's a Jaden matchup. Gales, wearing number 15, is victorious this time around. Gets Jackson to step out. Ref was right on top of him, so no disagreements there. As Isolino inbounds to Ostrowski. And up comes Deb beyond the half-court line. Looking for that screen. Bailey does his job nicely. Bounce pass intended for Gales. Ends up into the hands of Jaden Jackson. The race is up court, trying to beat Isolino. Isolino on the ground. As Jaden Jackson finishes over top of Mike for 2 beats. 29-25. St. Vincent still on top by 2 possessions. Bailey to Gales. Gales still perfect on the day, 2 for 2. Good screen set by Spalding. Gives Mike some space. Ostrowski won't take the lay. And a circus shot. Up comes Bailey, who is fouled. Jaden Bailey will go to the line. Harris happy with the result.
Bethany found number 42, Alex Andrews. That's his second, team's 5th. Timeout for media timeout.
Central Catholic High School. He misses the first. He's 5 for 11 on the season from the free throw line. I guess it's up to 5 for 12. He comes from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Bailey can't connect on either of his free throws, so drops to 5 for 13 and squashes any opportunity for easy points for St. Vincent. Rose to Jackson. Already with 2 fouls is out. Jackson. Rose, deep 3. Finally gets a deep one to go. Rose 1 for 3 now from beyond the arc. Respect looking to check back in. Isolino, who has 2 threes of his own. Plays one dead. Rose called for his first foul, the team's 6th foul. St. Vincent has 4. Ostrowski comes in for Isolino. And Maston comes in for Spalding. So Maston with his first play time. Gordon into Gales from the free throw line. Off the mark. Jackson a little rough there with Maston as he's trying to come down with the ball.
Bethany foul number 42, Alex Andrews. That's his 3rd.
And Andrews called for his 3rd foul. And
the Bearcats shooting 1-1, Jones.
He'll head to the bench for a reset. 1-on-1 here, so Devontae. Chance for 2 points, able to extend St. Vincent's lead. Jones gets the first to fall. Jones from the line, 57.4. Gets the first one to go, up by 2. Second one, no good from Javante Jones, so a 2 will tie it up for Bethany College. Up comes Marshall. Good awareness there from St. Vincent. Maston unable to close out on Marshall. 2 young players going at it. Marshall wins the battle. Tie ball game, 32-30. St. Vincent now in the bonus. 6:15 to go in the first half. Up comes Dev Ostrowski, the senior. Previously played at Miami-Dade College, which is a JUCO school. As Dev finally connects from 3. He's 1 for 4 now. Finally gets on the board with 3 points. Marshall directing traffic, sending respect right, has Hickson to his left. He gives it to Hickson, guarded by Maston. Hickson going to work against Colin Maston. Almost an and 1 there for Troy Hickson. But he can't get the shot to go. Hickson, a graduate student in his 5th year here at Bethany College. He's one of 4 players on the team to average over 10 a game, and he's 7th all time on Bethany's 3-point list. Hickson misses the first. Not something you'll see very much there from Troy Hickson. 83% from the line. BJ Busby comes into the game for St. Vincent College, and Maston hits the bench once again with nothing to show for it but a foul. Hickson knocks down his second, so Bethany back within 2. Javante Jones, guarded by Hickson, gives it to Busby, now to Gordon. Max Gordon waiting for the screen from Gales. Gales fires from 3. Gets him to go. Gordon excited. Gales 3 for 4 from the field, up to 7 points. Just 1 rebound to accompany it. And Jackson throws it right in the chest of the head referee. It'll be St. Vincent College possession. Co Rose coming back in for Samaj Marshall. Rose had himself 26 points the last time these 2 teams faced off. Gales also had himself a nice game with a double-double, 27 points and 10 boards. Gordon on the left elbow, gets it to Gales. He wants to feel the 3-pointer go in, he won't. Rebound Jackson up to Rose, guarded by Javante. Rose. Rebound Jaden Gales. Up come the Bearcats. Swatted by Respect. Keeps it alive somehow. Respect goes into the stands. Rose loses it. It's Gales' ball again. A crazy sequence of events. Respect, good job, able to keep it in, but after that reset, St. Vincent back with the ball, under 4.5 to go. Gordon taking his time. Screen set by Gales. Gets inside. Just 5'10", but making it work. Dev from 3. It's good! St. Vincent's lead up to 8. 39-31. They won by 18 the last time these 2 teams faced off in September. Jackson answers Dev's call with a 3 of his own. Gordon. 3 players for St. Vincent with 2 3-pointers. Underneath to Gales. Off the center of the glass and in for 2. Just another day at the office for Jaden Gales. He's up to 9. Leading scorer for St. Vincent. Here comes Jackson, guarded by Gales. Now a couple passes, ends up in the hands of Hickson. Now to Rose. Rose, screen set. Here comes Busby. Good close out there from Busby. Has Rose shot with under 4 to shoot. Up comes Javante, loses the dribble. Pickpocket by Hickson. Up comes Jackson. One-on-one. Jackson to Rose. Rose can't get it to go. Javante hits the deck. Fighting for the rebound still. Up comes Ostrowski. 3-on-2. He'll take his time and reset. Gives it to Gordon to direct the offense. Gordon with 4 assists a game. They're happy to have him back after his missed game. Up to Gales, one-handed snag, Odell style, and gets it in for 2. Up comes Rose, not a lot of stopping here. Not many whistles, not many timeouts in the late goings of this first half. Jackson loses the dribble, good defense by Busby. Thought he fouled by the grimace on his face. Busby trying to close out. Busby will foul Hickson that time. We'll head to immediate timeout.
Same as the foul number 5, DJ Busby, that's his first, team 6. Timeout on 4, immediate timeout.
Back in the game, inbounds to Rose, who wipes the soles of his shoes. Zamari Days checks in for his first on-court action. Respect the shooter. Oh my gosh, Ryan Respect. His 5th three-pointer, and he's up to 17. Respect out of Washington, Pennsylvania. Shoots 36 from beyond the arc. Devontae Jones won't answer with a 3 of his own. As Bethany down by 6. And Gordon quickly going to check back in. Marshall fouled by Zamari Days.
Same as the foul number 13, Zamari Days, it's his first, team 7.
7th foul for St. Vincent College. Bethany also with 7 fouls.
Time for the Bison shoot 2 shots, Marshall.
Harris talking with Ostrowski. Marshall at the line. Makes his first. Marshall 76.5% from the line. Zamari's Days time on is quickly over. It didn't even play a full minute. So Marshall makes his second free throw, makes it a 4-point game. Max Gordon, shovel pass to Ostrowski. It's Mike at the top of the key. He works inside behind the back. Almost stripped away by Marshall, gets on his knees, able to get it to Dev. Dev's pass to Payne. 3-on-1, Payne loses the battle against 3 Bison. comes Rose. To Marshall, back to Rose. Rose, mid-range shot. It's no good. Isolino gets up high for the rebound. Can't bring it down. Jenkins steals it away. He's still underneath. It's Marshall. Waiting for the kick out is number 33, Jaden Stewart. He fires off the mark. Javante Jones, one-handed grab. Up to Isolino. Spot up three. It's good from Mike. You can hear the swish of the net from up here. Bethany able to take the final shot if they wish, down by 7. Rose. Respect. They don't want him taking the final shot, I know that. Rose, 4 to shoot. Gets it off just in time, and that'll end half number 1 here in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. St. Vincent top by 5. The score is 46 to 41. We'll be back in 15.
Let's welcome back to the floor your St. Vincent College performance dance team. Once again, 933050. All right, let's start this again. 933020. 933020. As a consolation for missing, you win a free speaker. And now for a 50-50, it's a green ticket. 521002. 521002. If that's yours, please go to the table at the front entrance to claim your winnings.
That buzzer brings us to the end of halftime between the St. Vincent College Bearcats and the Bethany College Bison. St. Vincent on top, 46-41, trying to take home a victory here in their own house. All the starters back on the court, 10 out of 10. So St. Vincent gets this second half underway. It's Gordon to start, and a whistle blown immediately. Not sure what that was about, but we are back nonetheless after 7 seconds go by. Payne to Javante Jones. Jones hands it off to Jaden Gales, takes one step forward, now inside to Payne. Payne back out to Javante. Javante creeps inside with a couple of steps and drops it in for a nice two. Up comes Troy Hickson, number 30, graduate student for Bethany College. Jenkins. Javante runs right into, and a magnificent finish for Troy Hickson. Just had 1 point in the first half, gets 2 there. Payne to Javante Jones. Jones, long 2, is fouled. Javante will head to the line for 2. Jones 1 for 2, his first trip at the line. And St. Vincent overall 2 for 6 at the line. So I'm sure Harris will see some improvement on that end. Javante misses the first. Harris telling somebody to wake up. Either the ref or his players, wouldn't be surprised at either. Jones gets a second to go. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Hickson inbounds far up to Jaden Jackson. Jackson bounced past to Hickson. Hickson to Rose. Good closeout by Payne. Rose tiptoes on the baseline to Hickson for 3, and it is good. 3-point game. Bethany with 5 points in the second half already. Less than a minute and a half in. Javante will drive inside. He kicks it back out to Max Gordon. Gordon sees Gales open in 3-point territory. Gales walks inside and is fouled. A little too much hands there from Jaden Jackson.
Jaden Jackson, his first team second.
5 players in the contest with double digits. On the end of Bethany, it's Rose with 12 and Respect with 17. On the end of St. Vincent, it's Isolino with 11, Gales with 11, and remains at 11 with that missed free throw, and Javante Jones with 10. Something in the air tonight at the line for St. Vincent. They're just 3 for 10. Despicable shooting at the line for St. Vincent. Could have a much higher gap between Bethany right now. Gap is just 3. Should be closer to 9 or 10. Javante drives baseline, moves out of Respect's way, and finishes underneath for 2. Up come the Bearcats. Bison following right behind. Respect guarded by Gordon. He swings it to Rose. Rose to Jaden Jackson. Spins out of the traffic of Jaden Payne and Jaden Gales. Three Jadens on the floor. Ostrowski checks out for Mike Isolino, who has 11 points. Dev checks out with just 6. Jenkins inbounds, guarded by Payne. Respect not fouled, but his three-pointer and the rebound of his three-pointer is grabbed by Jenkins. And Hickson finishes for 2 or for 3. Hickson with another three-pointer. Bethany's gap just down to 2. Harris not thrilled. Payne lays it in gently over the front of the rim. Jaden Payne extends St. Vincent's lead up to 4. Bethany had a lead as large as 6. Hickson got Isolino to jump, and it was enough for Hickson as he knocks down his 3rd 3 in just 2 minutes. And the Bethany bench getting into it now. Gordon creates space, bounced it inside to Payne with another one. Bench of Bearcats looking for a foul on Payne. Refs see nothing. Jenkins, they're going to want to feed Hickson. He's hot this second half. It's respect. Bart, double team Payne and Gordon. The shortest and tallest player on the court for St. Vincent. Rose. Good defense. Oh, blocked by Javante Jones. Off the glass and in.
Bethany found goal on Carey. That's his 2nd, team's 3rd. At the line for the Bearcats, shooting 2 shots. Jaden Gales.
Gales at the line, shooting 2 for the Bearcats. He connects with his first. Crosby back in the game for the freshman Payne. And Jaden Stewart back in the game for Jaden Jackson. Gales 2 for 2 on that sequence. Able to freshen up that free throw percentage after the miss earlier on. Gales up to 13, the leading scorer for SVC. Rose creates space against Javante. Jones staying with him. Good defense there from Javante Jones. His tip, able to get it back out to the 3-point land. Stewart off the mark. And Thorson not happy with the rebounding of Bethany. Jones has players running in and out of the baseline. Over the top to Gales, who's fouled underneath by Stewart. And number 33, Jaden Stewart. That's his first foul.
That's his first, team's 4th. Time out of the floor, media team. At the line for the Bearcats, shooting 2 shots. Jaden Gales.
Gales 2 for 2 at the line. Rose Up to Jenkins. And a full team sub coming for SVC. Hickson to Stewart.
Jaden Stewart.
Crosby from deep off the mark. Rebound Hickson. Up comes Troy Hickson, who's now up to 12 points. Loses Isolino. It's enough to get a pass off to Rose. Rose guarded by Isolino. Rose trying to create space. Foul called on Mike.
Second is a foul number 33, Mike Isolino. That's his second, team's second.
Mike's second
Gelin
foul.
shooting 2 shots. Rose.
Rose at the line shooting 2. He's up to 12. Rose gets the first to go. Full team sub here for the Bearcats. In comes Devo Strowski, Jadakiss Mack, Isaiah Logvin, Nick Pecan, and BJ Busby. Rose in and out for 2. Rebound into the hands of Bethany. Stewart to Marshall to Rose. 1-on-1. Rose against Logvin. Easy bucket there for Rose. Logvin up to Busby. A 2-point game here. Bearcats have the advantage. Ostrowski gets it to Logvin, now to Mack. Jadakiss fires from deep. Little short off the mark. Jaden Stewart up the court. Now Marshall to Rose. Rose loses Logvin. And Rose is fouled.
Second is a foul number 20, Isaiah Logvin. That's his first, team's third.
Rose knocks down another free throw. He's 5 for 6 at the line today and up to 16 points. Misses the second rebound, BJ Busby. Up he comes, crosses the logo, Mack. Strong pass to Pecan. Pecan to Dev. Dev splits the defense off the glass, no good. Pecan underneath, and he'll head to the line. Pecan perfect at the line this season, a perfect 4 for 4 that is.
That's his first, team's fifth. Line for the Bearcats, shooting 2 shots, Nick Pecan.
Pecan gets his first to go, remains perfect at the line on the season. He was a 2-time All-Conference player in high school, and he appeared in just 11 games, or just 9 games last year, playing a total of 20 minutes. Definitely has carved himself a slightly bigger role in 2025 and 2026. As Marshall goes straight back to Logvin, it's a 1-point game. And another full team sub. Dev from deep. It's good. Dev Ostrowski, 3 for 6 from 3. Stewart, Euro on Busby. Underhand is no good. Gets his own rebound. And another 2 for Jaden Stewart. He's up to 4. Busby directing. Gets it to Mack, whose one shot did not fall. Mack back out deep to Ostrowski. Ostrowski guarded by Rose. Ostrowski gets underneath. He's blocked out by number 2, TJ Jenkins. Hickson drives baseline, gets it to Stewart. Stewart by Logvin. And 1, Jaden Stewart.
Service foul number 3 is on his second.
Stewart, three-point play. Tarek, full team sub, got the starters mostly back in. Bailey also in the game as long as Crosby. Gordon kicks it to Crosby. Tarek off the mark, fighting for the rebound underneath. Bailey comes up with it, goes behind the back. And we'll reset. Gordon to Isolino. Bailey jumps inside and dumps it off for two. Jaden Bailey with 2 points. After his 2 missed free throws earlier in the game, I know that feels good. Bailey staying with Marshall. Marshall stepping on the baseline, out to Hickson for 3, no good. Jenkins rebound, now Stewart. Hits the ball over his head, guarded by Jaden Payne. Hickson. Up to Isolino. Max Gordon calls for it.
Traffic foul number 2, TJ Jenkins, that's his third.
Bailey, bounce pass to Payne, who dumps it off for 2. Payne breaks out of that timeout, ready to go. He's yelling at Crosby now to cover his man. Payne on Alex Andrews. Andrews called for a foul.
Traffic foul number 42, Alex Andrews, that's his team 7.
And another full team sub for Harris. I don't know what he's doing right now. I'm just going to let him do his work. I mean, he's got over 400 wins. I don't know if he's done this the whole time, but man, oh man. Ostrowski out to Maston, to Gales. Gales in the paint. Lays it in for 2. Up comes Samaj Marshall. Hickson scoots right past Spalding. Tries to lay it in, but no good. Maston to Ostrowski, now to Gales. Gales on the baseline, goes reverse style, Won't go. Now Gales has it back after the rebound from Duncan Spalding. Gales gives it to Dev. 10 to shoot for Dev. 10 minutes left to go. Dev can't get it to fall.
Checking in for Bethany number 11, Ryan Reesbeck.
Jones to Ostrowski, who fires from 3. No good. Rebound Gales.
Bethany foul number 5, Gelin Jackson's his second, team's 8th.
Ben Schroff returns to the bench for the Bearcats as Gales lines up. There's 2 free throws. Gets his first to go. SVC in the bonus. Up by 6 points. Gales 5 for 7 from the line. Make it 6 for 8 at the line for Jaden Gales. 76% for him from the line this year. Kick out to Marshall. Marshall levitates for 2. Rebound, Javante Jones. Up comes Javante to Gales. Gales tries to dunk over top of Jaden Jackson. Won't go, but Gales right back to the line he goes.
Bethany foul number 5, Jaden Jackson, it's his 3rd, team's 9th.
Gales certainly has Bethany's number these past 2 games. Gales misses his first free throw. He'll line up the second, but already with 19 points today, 6 of those coming from the free throw line. And he had 27 last time these 2 teams faced off. He also has a steal and 3 rebounds and just 1 foul. Up comes Rose, dumps it off to Hickson. Hickson gets past Maston. Hickson gets it done against Colin Maston, the transfer from Westmoreland County Community College. Dev Ostrowski, here he comes, loses Rose for a moment. Ostrowski to Javante, loses the dribble. Spalding tries to stay with it, he can't. Up comes Reesbeck. Reesbeck loses Spalding, gets past Gales as well for a kick out to Jaden Jackson. Jackson can't finish over Jones. Last touched by Bethany.
Checking in for number 33, Gelin.
Ostrowski for St. Vincent. I'll be right back, but I might be off air for a moment.
Time for media segment.
I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this stream is